Hello, everybody. DDL time. Week 8, we're facing Crep, hoping to keep my undefeated streak going. Tough team, I feel like, to face. Skeletor's pretty good wall into a lot. Beats Trap pretty nicely. If it's split F. Nice for Moth, too, if I'm not Meteor Beam. And I have to bring Earthquake on Slitherwing, but I'm gonna bring that anyways for Arch, so. Dirge is good to me. Water Absorb Mon into my double water. It's pretty good. Um, And then like Terramian Shot's pretty scary too. What looks good from my side? Well, quite a bit, frankly. Their fire resists outside of these two are nothing. Um, so Moth does look great if I can deal with the two bulky guys here. Chomp also looks really nice. Their fairy type and their steel type are both weak to ground, which means dragon plus ground is fantastic coverage this game. And then Zapdos actually. I'm bringing offensive Zapdos because their only flying resist is Arch, and that's not very especially bulky. So if we can hit some hurricanes this game, I think it'll go pretty well. Let's look what I brought though. Scarf Zapdos. Pretty slow though, just enough speed for the Meowscarada. I still want quite a bit of bulk. And I don't need to be faster than like potential Scarf Pheasantipity or Arch, I don't think. I have Tailwind because I'm expecting to get knocked off by Torn to be honest, so I can still click that and have some offensive pressure and be fast. But then just the Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hurricane. I didn't need Heat Wave, I don't think. Hitting this thing neutrally doesn't do a whole lot for me. Next up, to wrap, Resto Chesto with Toxic, Terra Starstorm, Earth Power. Dishes out a lot of damage. Toxic is great for these bulky mons because that's going to be their switch in. It's the only thing that can really take the hits besides like Split F Pheasantipity probably beats me. Um, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. A little bit of speed just in case Arch isn't running anything. And that's it. Dice, Garchomp, SD, Dual Stab. I have Endure in case like a Meowscarada is trying to revenge kill me and I have a lot of chip on it. I can Endure, live the triple axles, and then it kills itself and then maybe I sweep because they don't have a lot of priority if they don't bring Mienshao or like Ice Shard Donphan. That's the idea there. And then I'm adamant I have enough speed for not Pheasantipity, for Archalana. And uh, Articuno, which I think is actually decent here. Freeze Dry is very strong into me, with Earth Power hitting my only resists. Next up, Metagross, Boring Sap, Max HP, Max Attack, Rocks, Knock Things Off, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, the Steel resists. Boring. Uh, Slightly less boring. Booster Slitherwing, Booster Attack, Bulk Up Trailblaze. With Earthquake, Terra Blast hits everything. Doesn't hit Meow. Except after Protean, then I can hit it. And they can't do much to me anyways if I don't Terra. Last up, Booster Special Attack Moth. After Agility, I'm faster than Scarf Meow, which I do think could show up because of Battle Bond Gren. Sub to sub up on like Dirge if it doesn't have Earth Power. That's kind of it. Or like Pheasantipity for sure. Or maybe a choice locked something. I don't know. Then Discharge to hit you. I didn't bring Energy Ball because Discharge is a little stronger into the Dirge. And I thought Booster Special Attack Discharge would be enough for the Vaporeon. What do I expect to see? Literally anything. I think all 9 Pokemon, all 10 Pokemon here are actually very bringable from my opponent. I think Espeon and Pheasantipity are the least likely to show up. But the other 8 I think are very reasonable to bring. I'm actually kind of expecting Arch to stay at home, to be honest. They do bring it though. And they do bring the Articuno as I expected. No Torn, which means it's going to be harder to get in Zapdos actually. But we'll deal with it. Slitherwing is always my lead. It beats everything, whether I Terra or don't Terra. It feels like it has a good lead matchup into everything. So I'm going to lead with it. And I get the best matchup. Meow leads. It can't do anything to me. So I'm going to stay in, not Terra, and click Bulk Up. Dirge will die to 2 Earthquakes. I can Terra out of my Fire weakness into Terra Electric. Unfortunately, I did not bring Terra Fire to avoid Wisp. I thought about it, but I thought Terra Electric would be better to resist the Torn hit and to not be weak to Vaporeon. And the stab boost on Electric move really does help against that. I make a bit of a blunder here, and I don't Terra because I forgot. I totally meant to Terra this turn, and I wouldn't have avoided a Wisp, but I would have taken less damage from Torch Song. But what ends up actually happening, I Earthquake for a clean 2 KO, and they end up Earth Powering, expecting my Terra Fire to hit them super effectively, but it didn't work because I forgot to Terra. So I end up looking great here, but didn't mean to do that. The chip didn't actually matter, as you'll see in the following turns. But yeah, the next Earthquake is just going to take them out. They bring in Articuno. This is a tough turn for me, because my only move to hit this thing is Terra Blast Electric, which means I have to Terra, which I'm going to. I want to not die to a flying move. But if I Terra Blast Electric, I'm thinking they're going to be Terra Ground, which means maybe I should Trailblaze. But then if they don't Terra, then it's weak. So I'm going to Terra Blast Electric and hope they're not Terra Ground, or hope they don't Terra. Because there's only one outcome of a lot of outcomes that Terra Blast Electric is bad, so that's the play I end up making. I Terra Electric, and they end up being Terra Water, which is best case scenario, and they die. Next up comes Donphan. I can't 2-hit KO this. Trailblaze and Earthquake are the same amount of damage, and they do about 45% here. So I bulk up again, which was a bad play. Because even after a bulk up, I died to 2 Earthquakes, which means so I died to 1, and then I died to the next one. So I can either get a +2 Trailblaze off the next turn, or I can get 2 +1 Trailblazes off, which that would do a lot more damage. I should have gone for that. So I bulk up here, misplay, and I get punished for my misplay. I get crit. The next one would have killed, so I only would have gotten 1 Trailblaze off there, but 2 Trailblazes was definitely the play. And if they had a lot of speed on them, they might have died to 2 Trailblazes. So definitely should have gone for that. Clicking bulk up was certainly a wrong play. But anyways, I go to Terrapagos. They don't really switch into this thing. So I'm gonna get my chip. They go Vaporeon, that's fine. I can Toxic this thing the next turn. They Wish, that's fine, and I can just pretty much spam Terra Starstorm. They Skull, that's fine. Do they get the burn? I do have Rest, so it didn't really matter. But they don't get it, which is nice. I'm gonna keep clicking Terra Starstorm. In comes Arch, that's fine. I'll just Earth Power the next turn. They can't kill me with anything. Unless they're like Choice Band Body Press with a lot of defense. Specs Draco doesn't kill me, nothing kills me. Earth Power, not too bad. The U-turn out. I should be a little more thoughtful with the turns. They go Meow on Earth Power, good play. So they can U-turn and put me in range of Arch. Or at least get some chip. But they sack Vaporeon first, which I will take. And then in comes Arch to kill me. But I do live. And then I can Earth Power to kill them, except the Shuck Up, which is too bad. I'll make another bad play here. In that I switch, thinking, okay, I can rest on Donphan really comfortably. I'm faster than it, and then I'll keep my Terra Shell, they'll hit me, whatever, it doesn't do much damage. 2 reasons that's a bad play. Number 1, I died to Ice Shard, so I'm never going to rest on Donphan, assuming they have Ice Shard, which I think they will. And number 2, if they get up rocks with either Arch or Donphan, Terrap dies. So definitely should have just stayed in with Terrap and either killed Arch here or tried to rest. I very much expected them to just take the kill, but they didn't. I go Metagross and they get up rocks. So had I collected Rest with Terrapagos there, I probably would have gotten a kill on Arch and another. So definitely a bad play. switching out there. I should have just stayed in and clicked rest. But I bring in Metagross because I want rocks up to break Sturdy on Donphan. The Dark Pulse, I knew that wouldn't do much damage at all, and I can kill them. Nice. In comes Donphan. I want the Sturdy broken. I think I'm at a really good spot. I just need them to be in range of Hurricane, which means I need Sturdy broken. And I want Chip on them, so Flamethrower kills them as well. Or same thing with Earthquake or Scale Shot. So I click Knock Off here, in case they're cussed at Berry or something weird. I can get rid of that and get some Chip on them. But they end up going Meow, maybe predicting me to switch, I guess. If I just clicked Heavy Slam there instead of Knock Off, I probably won the game with Metagross or close to it. Not quite. Earthquake would kill me, but I wish I clicked a Heavy Slam, but I think knocking off potential Cuss Tap or something weird was worth it. I'm still in a very good spot. Knock Off will not kill me. Then I can kill them with Heavy Slam this turn. And then I will Data Ice Shard if they have it. And they do. So I need a little bit of chip on them, and then they will be in range of Iron Moth Flamethrower. I do need to account for Assault Vest, but after Helmet, even Assault Vest should die. And they do click Play Rough, kill me with Ice Shard, which is fine. And then I go Moth to kill them with Flamethrower. And even if I don't kill them, I still have Zapdos, which probably doesn't get 2 KO'd by anything. So if I miss a lot of Hurricanes, I could lose if Flamethrower doesn't kill here, but it does. They were not Assault Vest, I don't think. So we win. 3-0. Bit of a messy game. Made 2 pretty big misplays, I think. That Donphan would have lost its 30 had I just clicked Trailblaze instead of trying to bulk up again. Yeah, I got crit, but I made a bad play, so I kind of deserved it. Zapdos never came out. I keep bringing this thing, and I feel like it never does anything, except getting a static that one game. I haven't been liking it that much, honestly. I don't think I'll draft Zapdos again. It's a little too bulky and reliant on hitting Hurricane for me. Slitherwing was great. Could have been better, but I got a little greedy with my bulk ups. Turap, fantastic as always. And Moth, I'm a little underwhelmed on too. It's the second time I've used it, but it feels like I don't bring out all the potential that it has. But anyways, that's week 8. Keeping the undefeated streak going, hoping to not give that up in the final week next week. We're guaranteed first, which I think means I get to pick my opponent. I actually forget how playoffs works in this league. But that's week 8. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.